SK Battery is threatening to stop work on its promised factory in Jackson County and leave the country unless President Joe Biden sides with them.
The president has until this weekend to reverse a decision that punishes SK over allegations it stole trade secrets from another Korean competitor to build the plant.
Fox 5 I-Team reporter Randy Travis says that the legal dispute between two rivals has taken the shine off of what was supposed to be a jobs jackpot for North Georgia.
It has been judged already that they did wrong.
Longtime Jackson County families like the Schaefers no longer have the energy to talk positively about batteries.
It's kind of dimmed the light a little bit for the community.
People were excited.
How about now?
No.
Surprising talk for a community that's supposed to benefit from a future $2.6 billion neighbor and thousands of promised green jobs. But in February, SK Battery's parent company, SKI, suffered a huge embarrassment. A federal trade panel ruled the company tried to destroy evidence it stole 22 trade secrets from a Korean rival, LG. The punishment? A 10-year ban on the battery technology SK is accused of stealing. SK denies doing anything wrong, instead urging the White House to veto that ruling. Otherwise, an SK spokesperson told Reuters, "We are reviewing options to move our U.S. battery production to Europe or China."
It's a terrible situation that what they've done to LG. It reflects your morals and your values as a company.
That leaves the future of this plant in the hands of President Biden. Does he uphold the ruling, potentially putting all those jobs at risk? Or does he reverse the ruling, possibly setting a bad precedent by ignoring a company's bad behavior? Many Georgia politicians are lobbying on behalf of SK, worried that punishing the company would force the country to rely more on Chinese-made batteries for the growing electric vehicle market. Meanwhile, LG took out this full-page newspaper ad in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, dangling the possibility Georgia might get one of its two new battery plants planned for the U.S.
No matter what SKI does, we will not leave the state of Georgia without jobs.
Denise Gray is the president of LG Energy Solutions in Michigan. She says her company is ready to provide the batteries SK is supposed to be building in Jackson County for the new Ford F-150 electric pickup and VW SUV. The government ruling allows SK a grace period to fulfill their contracts with those automakers. The two companies have tried to negotiate a settlement. The Korean press reports LG is asking for 3 trillion won, about $2.3 billion, close to the entire value of the Jackson County plant.
Are those numbers accurate?
I cannot say if those numbers are accurate myself, but what I do know is that we do want a settlement, believe me. For the jobs in the United States, the jobs in Georgia.
No one from SK would comment for this story. Even if the president sides with SK, the dispute with LG would then head to federal court.
So no matter what the president decides, this is not going to be over until your two companies settle.
Absolutely. And it can be over sooner if it's a thumbs up from our president. It could take forever to decide and conclude if it's a thumbs down. And that's what nobody wants that.
What do you want the president to do?
There's already a judgment. Leave it alone.
I don't think he should reverse any decision. I think they should call it quits and go away.
Would that really happen? Well, people here are about to find out. In Commerce, Randy Travis, Fox 5 News.